What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bruno the Hood from the Long Island Gaming League. Um, I know it's been a while. I hope everybody's doing well. I want to start off number one um, by using this you could call it individual, personal podcast to number one. Apologize for the lengthy absence from podcasting. Just there's been a lot going on, and it's just it hasn't been easy. Let's put it that way, and let's keep it there. We are trying to get back into this podcasting. That's why I'm doing this one solo right now. This one's more a little bit different from what you guys have been used to in the past. This one is more of a slow, a soft reintroduction back into the podcasting for the Long Island Gaming League, and also going to use this podcast to promote our upcoming events. For all of those of you that have been following us the last couple of months, we have been conducting a couple of live events, which we like to call bar takeover. We are hitting up, as of right now, 4 different bars in the Long Island area. Shout out to those bars. We have Ghost, which for those of you who have been following us for a while now. Actually, Ghost is a part of the Great South Bay Brewery, which we were doing events in the past with. It's part um, of their location, but it's a little bit different from the actual brewery itself. It's more of a bar, bar kind of vibe. It's more personal. It's nicer. So it's not that it's nicer. It's just different. It's a much different feeling, more personal. You know, it's a smaller area, and it seems like it's working a lot better for us. And we do appreciate the Great South Bay Brewery for giving us this opportunity working with them again. We have the Meatball Palace in Farmingdale, which is also another one of our bar takeover locations, which we also thank them for inviting us in and allowing us to do our events on their location. And last but not least, also in Farmingdale, we have It's About Time Cocktail Lounge, which once again we appreciate for allowing us to also coming into their location and doing our events. So to start it off right now, I just want to as of right now, the next 4 set events that we have at these locations. This upcoming Friday, June 10, at Ghost Brewery, we're going to have an event. Then next week on the 15th, we have at the Meatball Palace in Farmingdale. This one we are going to have a live comedian. If I'm not mistaken, he's from Long Island, so it was a local comedian coming out to do a live event. Just one thing, Ghost Brewery is, like I said, in Bayshore. Then on the 24th, we are going back to Ghost once again in Bayshore. And on the 28th of June, we are going to be in It's About Time Cocktail Lounge in Farmingdale. We have a couple of other big things going on. It's just more of a date-wise, logistic-wise. We don't we're not going to be talking about them as of right now, just because setting concrete dates, maybe trying to get a couple of other things, just like the comedian. Maybe if something pops up that we get something live or something like that. So we don't want to put out something and then it's actually not this day, that day. We want to make sure that you guys know what's going on, where it's going on, what day is going on, so so when you get there, you know what to expect. So please, we appreciate for you guys to come down. We have live games. Normally, lately we've been doing a Smash Bros. Tournament. Also Tekken. We have, well, we normally at location have multiple computers or consoles set up, and there's multiple games going on. You have Mario Kart, Tekken, NBA 2K, FIFA. Smash Bros. Those are the games that are normally coming up, and at the same time, you can have a little drink. It's to be able to be in a location, have a sip, and at the same time play a video game. I mean, I don't think I don't I don't I don't think there would be a much better. It's almost like you're being in your house. So, um, come on down on these locations. Like I said, I'm going to repeat. We have Bayshore at Ghost this Friday, the 10. The 15 we will be at Meatball Palace in Farmingdale. 24 Ghost again in Bayshore. 28 it's going to be It's About Time Cocktail Lounge in Farmingdale. Any questions? Please hit us up at our all our social medias. Uh, you know, if any questions at all, location, any questions, please hit us up. Besides that, there's not, in terms of the gaming world, um, there's not much going on right now, which is a little sad for all of us. It seems a little stale. Yeah, okay, there was the announcement of the new Call of Duty that is coming out in October, Modern Warfare. I think this is my personal opinion from what I'm seeing. There's not too much hype compared to other launches. I think people are. I don't know. This is my opinion, but I think people are like another one. Being like, there's no competition. I mean, yeah, Battlefield tried and they just wet the bed totally. I mean, I think they should just rip it down and start from scratch because they really, really, really wet the bed with that one. Um, Not even remotely close. I don't even consider talking about Battlefield just because of how bad it is. Call of Duty is just the same thing. I mean, it's the cheaters. It's the whole stuff between Activision Blizzard still, and I also kind of heard that possibly Modern Warfare is going back to Steam. I don't know. I just think there's a lot going on, and a lot going on where it shouldn't be, and less, and instead of going on terms of, for us the gamers, is more stuff going on behind the scenes that it's not beneficiary to anybody. So it's just very stale. A game that's very close to my heart. For those of you that follow me on Twitch, um, know that I played 1,000% Escape from Tarkov. This week there was a very, very big announcement, huge, to the point that it was so big that a lot of these other communities are almost like chiming in to try to throw it down, but it ain't happening. BSG, which is Battlestate Grounds, which is the company behind Escape from Tarkov, they announced it's not coming out yet. The I even know the game's still in a beta, but you can almost consider it a beta. Okay, trials. They're going to have what you call, beginning trials in the fall for it. They announced Escape from Tarkov Arena. A little different from what, for those of you that follow Escape from Tarkov, been seeing going on. Um, it's an arena style game, 5-on-5. I don't know many of the ins and outs of what's going on yet. Not much of us do. And who does is probably not allowed to say it because it seems like even the bigger streamers and content creators, they're not budging too much on it, probably because they don't know. Um, but it's a 5-on-5. Apparently seems like a kind of a sandbox kind of game. It's inside of an arena, in a location, discreet, undisclosed location in the world of Tarkov, um, where 5-on-5. I don't know if you're gonna bring your own guns in. I don't know much of it, but it's like a Call of Duty kind of thing, but with the mechanics of Escape from Tarkov. All the hardcore mechanics, the gameplay, everything. It's just, instead of being kind of open world like what we have right now, um, we are all very anxious for this to come out. Besides the whole needing of new maps and stuff like that, but this is big to the point that you have the Call of Duty people saying, "Oh, it's a rip off of Call." They're already saying, and this is from people outside of the community saying this is probably one of the best games ever to come out. I mean, Escape from Tarkov already technically was already one of the best games already put out, but technically it's not a game yet because it's still in beta phase. But Arena is actually going to be something separate, meaning you can actually buy when it comes out. You will be able to buy the package of just Arena and just play Arena. So it's almost like it's going to be a separate game as it added on its own. It's a DLC, but you can play it separately on your own and not play the regular Escape from Tarkov. And you got a lot of people already saying it looks like if it comes out the way they want to, I think it's going to give Call of Duty the finisher move. I think so. And I came from Call of Duty, like you all know. So that's something to keep your eye on. A new Tekken game came out. Like you guys know, I'm not much of a fighter, but I do know a lot of people in the community have been, very happy from what I see, what's coming out, and a lot of good things coming out from that. Besides that, I mean, haven't seen much in terms of games coming out. Not much talk. 2022 to me feels like it's one of the most stale years in terms of new games and updates and leaks and stuff like that. That it's just like two games just came out on mobile. Diablo Immortals, which I personally have been waiting for a couple of years to come out, which is it's Diablo for your phone and Apex on the phone. I think that's that's been more more to look forward to through that than the actual gaming world in terms of PCs and consoles. I mean, it's been very, very stale. I don't know if it has to do with post COVID. I don't know. It's very strange. I've never seen a year like this in a very long time. You got a lot of Counter Strike players going back to Counter Strike because there's nothing else out there right now that's like amusing to them. The Escape from Tarkov community is the same. I mean, once you get into month 5 and 6 of the ongoing wipe in terms of content to create, the content creators move away and go to other games just because that there's nothing new to put out because they're waiting on the new wipe to restart everything. Then you start getting in the whole new content regarding whatever mechanics gets put in or whatever guns come in or whatever maps come in. So I mean, but that's normal. It has nothing to do with. It has just to do with content creators don't have. In the way they feel that they can actually look in other places to make content that will worthwhile. I mean, you still have when news comes out stuff like that, but they're not playing it 24/7. So now you have just the players, all the small time creators like me and many of us others. It's just a year to forget. I personally think there's more to look for in movie theaters than there is in esports. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. This year, I think there's much more to look forward to and to talk about in movie theaters, excuse me, than in the gaming world. That's very strange. And I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. I don't think none of us are. So, I mean, it's. Hopefully, next year is a different year and a better year in terms of esports. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk. I mean, It's not that there's not much to talk about. There's not been too many announcements to make that were made for us to talk about them. I mean, for Christ's sake, Dragon Ball Heroes movie. There's more to talk about that than esports. So I mean, it's just a matter to see. You do have the ongoing finals for the Call of Duty League, so stay in tune with that. There's a lot good going on there. There were a lot of changes in the off season, so there's a lot going on there. So take an eye on that and see what's going on. But besides that, like I said, this was a smaller, different kind of a re-entry into the podcasting world. You know, more of making an announcement on the stuff that we have upcoming. So it's just 15, 20 minutes of just chitter chatter of mine. But if you guys want to throw any comments or want to be on the podcast or just plain and simple want to follow us, you have all of our contacts in the description. Just hit us up. We're here. Like I announced, all the events that we're coming. Feel free to come down. Meet us. Most of us are going to be there. I myself personally, I try to be as many as I can. Um, come on down, meet us, network, talk to us, ask us questions. If you want to be a part of the team, feel free to come down. And there's a lot going on at the same time. So just come on down, or just hit us up with a DM. We're here. We're here for the community. We're here for everybody. So this is gonna be a wrap for me. I really appreciate you guys here again. I hope you guys tune in again to us. We are going to start to try to put out more podcasts on a regular basis. So stay tuned. Keep your eyes out on us. Appreciate you guys coming around. Hope to see you guys again soon. Keep your eyes open for us. In the meantime, come on down to our events. We look forward to seeing you there. I look forward to meeting you all. Stay safe, everybody. Watch out for each other. Peace out.